Are you ready for a creepy game?
Not really. Kind of cool. Anyways, there we go. Oh, yeah. We are back, everybody. Welcome. It is time for the Thaumaturge. We are getting pretty far. We're on the point where we're about to try to capture ourselves a golem. I think it's going to go pretty damn nifty. Going to be stealing whatever flaw remains in our sister to try to lure it out, because we weren't willing to risk our own flaw, because we'd have to give up Upir to do that, and we're not doing that. Because it couldn't be one of the other 7 flaws we've acquired. It'd have to be an original flaw, apparently. But yeah, we've made good progress. We are back. Come on. There we go. There we are. Shall we continue? Okay. Play ambitions. We've already done all the side quests we could do. It's either find the friends that are like our father's coterie and find out what's going on there, or get rid of the golem. I figured we'd get rid of the golem first, because that should hopefully get us the last Thaumaturge, or the last Salutor that we're missing. Because as you see, we have 7 Thaumaturges so far, Salutors so far. We're just missing this last one. It kind of looks like that could be the golem. Like that outline, that could be the golem. Like something, big pile of clay with something coming out of its head and its back. That's the thing of deeds, and the golems are all about actions, so it kind of makes sense. And that's where we are. Commence the ritual or free yourself of Golem. Either way, it's talk to Rafe. Alright, here we go now.
Darling sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Ligia Szulska.
Ariel Roffe. The pleasure is mine.
Mr. Roffe, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh. Good evening, Mr. Szulski. And you must be dear Ligia Szulska. My regards.
The mademoiselle looks pale. Do Do you feel all right, my lady?
Yes, sure.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Victor, what's going on? What's he talking about?
The flaw.
Are you scared?
I'm not afraid of anything. Are you?
You won't be able to say this because your pride's too high. I've been using my pride too much. I can't be honest. I don't have. I'm too proud to have this honest moment with my sister right now. Never.
Never. You mustn't fear.
Then let's do it. Tell me how I can help you.
You've already helped me plenty.
Enough chit-chat.
Oh,
Since
wait,
everything's
no.
ready, let's get to work.
I'm sorry.
I'll be right back.
As much as I like that, I want to explain it to her. I thought we'd be able to explain it as well. So we're going to load up so that we can actually tell her what's going on.
Don't be scared. I'll take care of your sister.
Yeah, we've been very honest and open with her sister so far. I don't want to... Oh, 1 second. Accidentally closed the chat. There we go. I don't want to be dishonest to her at this point. Like, we are going to be taking the sin from her. I thought we already explained it. The game should know that we've explained a lot already.
Sister, here in person. You clearly are of the same blood. We have nearly everything ready, I see.
I don't think we've met. Ligia Szulska.
Ariel Rotha. The pleasure is mine.
Mr. Rofer, this is everything I've been able to find. The candles are placed where you commanded.
Fine.
Oh, good evening, Mr. Szulski. And you must be dear Ligia Szulska. My regards.
The mademoiselle looks pale. Do you feel all right, my lady?
Yes, sure.
Victor, I need a pound of flesh, and it's up to you whose body it comes from.
Victor, what's going on? What's he talking about?
To lure the golem, we need your mature flaw.
Am I the bait?
I could have phrased it better. The point is that only you with your flaw can lure the golem here.
Will I lose my flaw in the process?
Well, that's linked with aspirations, chasing something. Ambition, even to an excessive degree. And yes, you will lose it.
Fine. Get that flaw out of me.
These look like they're all continuing it. I'm going to thank her.
Thank you for trusting me.
But him, I don't know about.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Enough chit-chat. Since everything's ready, let's get to work.
How do you strip the golem of its body?
How do you get rid of the golem's physical form?
There's an old ritual. It's called the Beller. It's a sifting ritual. The incantation allows us to sift out the demonic part from the rest of the creature. It also helps with cases of possession.
Good to know.
By the way, your father must have really gotten under Sopha's skin.
My father had that effect on people.
Is it safe?
This ritual, are you sure it's safe?
Just trust me, as I trust you'll keep your word. I won't touch a hair on your sister's head.
I'm here, Mr. Rofer.
And aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
He doesn't need to touch her to use his Salutor and the Kabbalah on her, right? Like, we're about to perform magic. You don't have to touch somebody to have magic effect, though. Well, some magics you do, but, like, the point stands.
Let's begin.
Don't mess this up.
I'll do my best.
Won't it come?
Patience.
Oh, here it comes.
Hashem, be merciful.
Have more faith, Feldman. More faith. Yit Kadash Shimiraba. Ready?
Yes.
Hopefully the
I
Kabbalah's way
take
of
her flaw.
taking the flaw
You
is
get rid of the golem, and we're quits.
as easy as it is when a Thaumaturge does it. Take her flaw, you get rid of the golem, and we're quits. Lure the golem with your flaw of pride and intercept it. A proud answer. It's not only draws from your flaws, but okay. Transfer Lygia's flaw to yourself. Keep the golem. Ooh. Whoa, this is gonna make enemies. Oh man, I don't know. I want to keep the golem, but at the same time, I didn't think he was taking the flaw. I thought it was using the flaw to get, like, lure the golem. I would think the whole fool area, lure the golem with your flaw of pride, intercept it, would be the prideful one, but I guess. Do it, oh man. We've been feeding our pride the whole time. Screw it. YOLO!
Sorry, friend. Not this time.
You bastard!
Here we go. Oh, baby. We got 3 points as soon as we get the golem. We'll be able to get it the new move. Okay. Let's see. We are going to be fighting Admirer's Chateau. Got invulnerability, but we can take it with Velis or Krampus. And the Suitor's Shadow. Attack the Book of Watch. Disable invulnerability. This won't be a hard fight. Yeah, we gotta collect them all. I'm sorry, if my dear sister Lugia must lose her flaw, it's better to come to me than some asshole stranger Kabbalist. Like maybe if Rafa wasn't such a dick all the time, right? Like if he was actually a decent person, I wouldn't. Nah, I'd still want to get the full collection. But still, it's better to get me to get my sister's flaw than someone else that's not part of the family. So the golem's going to trigger first. Shem. Perfectionism. 7 turns. Makes every attack on the enemy deal the max possible. Oh, it's going to be a pain. We're going to be taking max damage. Alright. Immunity to negative stats. Here, what if I go over here? Yeah, that's kind of out of the way. You can mostly see the hit points. I guess if I move Kitty up, you could see... Here, that's alright. Let's try that. See if that's high enough up. Oh yeah, more than enough. Okay. Yeah, and you can still see what Salutor I'm using. Okay, we're going to try to hit him with a quick attack. 50-50 that it interrupts his next turn. Because we got to hit him with... Velis or Krampus? 6, 5. You know what? We're going to do this. 60% chance of double damage. Double damage is likely to kill. And over here we need LitlClutch. Alright, bring over LitlClutch. Which, you can't see LitlClutch, he's just a croucher. Alright. We're going to take off the immunity. We're going to hit them with a howl. Get some suffering out there. Slippery bait. Extend damage, restores 10 of your health. 50% chance to triple that amount. Each subsequent action that restores health. No, we don't need the health yet. You know what? We're going to have LitlClutch do more suffering. 24! One hit kill! Yeah. But this fight. Dead. Alright, we now have Lygia's Shadow, Father's Shadow, and Mother's Shadow. 39, 28, 26. What's that symbol underneath the father? It's got like a skull there. I don't know what that's there for. Oh, look at the air attack does 40 to 46. We can just kill any one of them in one hit. 80% damage ignored on Mother. Same with Lygia. The only one that's effective on is Father. Alright, he's dead. Ooh. Resistance, damage, she only has 3. Only 2 focus. Wow. In that case, I'm sorry, Mother. We're gonna have to take 2 points of your focus away. And then we can big finish her. Ooh! Glass jaw on our father, 1 hit killed. Alright. And then Mother's about to be in a bad state. Can we do Lygia, maybe? Knock, knock, Mother. Knock, knock. $23 to $24. Won't get a chance to do... Actually, you know what? This will work perfect. I'm going to leave it with like 2 to 4 hit points. This attack will do enough damage to kill, but also take Lygia's last focus, I think. Oh, she's got 3. We need to do 2. We'll be leaving her with 1. It converts all enemies' missing focus into damage. 1 to 5. Inflicts damage, launches an attack on a random enemy. Slows all enemies. She would have had 1 extra focus, so. I think we might be able to interrupt the attack. Now, you know what? Let's just take a focus. Take a focus. Take whatever state we have off. This will make her vulnerable and a big one finish. This was an easy boss fight. $35. Boom. Sorry, Sister Chateau.
Not so threatening now, are you?
I deserve
Even
that.
Ganaffs have more honor.
Snap back, inform life's not fair. Are you going to cry? No, I don't want a proud answer. There should be an option to be like, okay, I deserved that.
Fuck off. I said the golem is staying with me after all.
Fuck off!
Enough! Stop! Both of you! Not here!
You're lucky, Shulsky.
That's enough, Mr. Rofa.
You'll be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life.
Let's get your sister to a safe place. I'll call a carriage.
She okay? None of the others fell like that. Like the others were fine and standing right afterwards. Can we give her back the flower?
What happened? How did I get here?
Feldman helped me bring you here. He just left. He told me to say hello.
That was kind of him. What about the golem?
Explain.
Now we're safe from the curse of Satanisław. The golem is mine now.
And what about my flaw?
As a result of your decisions, you can no longer choose this path.
I took it for myself.
So you cheated Ariel Rofa.
Maybe. But this means we can be sure the golem is on our side.
It looks like you tricked him and me for your own purposes because you thought you knew better. And now, we might be back in danger.
You'd better get some rest. Without the floor, you don't seem like yourself.
You'd better watch what you say.
I don't know. She clearly still has some spunk and ambition if she's like, I'm going to kick your ass, you go. How dare you. Turn letter. Dear Miss Schultzka, I am a practical man and I am not driven by sentiment. I am driven by profit. Our combined assets, united by marriage, would bring plentiful benefits to both of us. Your money will help build my cold meat empire, and you'll be able to end that work nonsense. Oh, definitely approaching her the wrong way. If you want her to marry you and build an empire, build the empire together. Neatly folded letter. Dear Miss Schultzka, let me be honest. You are not my first choice. Your face is common. Your excessive independence and tendency to wear pants are disturbing, and the annoyed expression frequently present on your face makes your eyebrows look like two angry badgers. Moreover, you are intelligent, which bodes no good in a woman. We both know living with you would be a source of incessant migraines and nuisances. Still, I'm willing to offer marriage. I think that in the aforementioned circumstances, my offer is more than generous. Please do consider it. Ignacy Wokolski. Have we met him? We have no reference to him, it looks like. Oh, we can't level it up until we go see Rasputin. Make sure there's no points we've missed to read in that. We're off to see Rasputin. Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. We don't talk about his super long cock. Alright. I'm guessing that's the quest. We could start it right away, but we need to go get... Like, we're in a weakened state right now because we took the Golem. Something... Oh, Shiv's goons. Message from Abrasi. Victor, you old bastard, come see me when you have time. I got something coming up just like in the good old days. Oh, we got side quests. Alright, if we're going to have quests to deal with, we're definitely going to need... Oh, wrong button. We're definitely going to need to go see Rasputin. He's up by the cemetery. The Bolsky. I feel kind of bad. Like, I don't mind screwing over Rafa, but having Ligia be like, you basically screwed me over for your own gain because you thought you knew better. Although, compared to her, we do know better when it comes to Salutors and Thaumaturges. Although it does seem like some of the lore behind them she knows better. But we do have the Golem under our control now. Why is the chair knocked over?
Do you have a moment?
For you, always.
I need your help. Again.
And I won't turn you down again. See? This is your inevitable, cruel end. It's approaching. You won't escape it, nor hide from it.
I don't want to die.
It's not up to you. Sometimes you have to accept the blow.
Doesn't feel like accepting it.
Now, give him the command.
From now on, you will obey me.
He didn't actually do the symbols on the book. Is he getting to the point where he can just use his powers? Like, usually a Thaumaturge only has, like, 1 Salutor. Maybe in a rare case, 2. We have 8. He's got to be, like, one of the world's most powerful Thaumaturges at this point. Alright, we got... We'll develop that power. We now have all combos. 3 points for the next unlock. Oh, healing meditations. Get 17 HP. Each subsequent action that restores hit points get less. Interesting. This one will give us 1 point. Okay, gives us Iron Skin. 2 turns of half or 60% less damage. It gives us 1 point to Deed, making our Deed level 6. And for 3 points, we can get Dimension of Heart, giving us our Heart level 6. I feel like they should have, to encourage the different ways of leveling up, if there was, like, if they made it clear, like, if you get all Salutors, you won't be able to get all of them maxed out. Like, it looks like we could potentially max all the levels out still. We only need, although we probably won't, just because it's 12 levels there, plus probably another 12. But if it was, like, there's abilities along the chain for the different Salutors that you could only get later game if you didn't get other Salutors type things. Like, maybe having, like, the flexibility of all the Salutors is great, makes us powerful, but maybe you could be even better with a few, like 1 or 2. Like, key, like, I guess you'd have to get with a 4, each deed just to have the different dimensions of the game. But, like, if there's ways to level them up where they'd get even better, rather than having it like, this is the heart tree, it goes from Upir till he's maxed, then it starts with Jin, right? Wouldn't it be cool if it's like each Salutor has a tree it could level up with in various ways, and that way, like, levels beyond. So you could potentially, if I only ever leveled up Upir, I could make, like, him crazy powerful, and my heart level would be super high, but maybe I could get, like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of that, vary it that way. Because then there's a reason of letting Golem go, maybe not be limiting my development. Without Golem, I wouldn't have been able to get the next level of Deed. My Deed would be like limited to 5. I can now get Deed up to 6. It feels like, though, getting each of the second Salutors should have gave you something in that stat anyways. Like, I should be a 6, 7, 6, 6 right now. Not that it really matters. Looks like 6, 6, 6, 6 is going to be the max stats. All right, I need to find something to put on the new move. The new move is Torment. Double the number of suffering states on all enemies. Which is pretty good. Okay. Would it put bloody debt on everybody? So everybody would get suffering for 5 turns, and in 2 turns, 16 damage? Because that's huge. That's going to be so huge. Okay, let's make sure the room didn't change. Nope. All right, let's go find out what Vonda wants. Going to be telling us about the doctor, no doubt. We are waiting to hear from him. Oh, actually, we do have another quest. Let's go see what Albersea wants. All right. All right, let's see what's going on with our dear crazy friend.
Victor, tell me, does the blood on the pavement by the entrance really stand out?
I didn't notice anything.
Attaboy. Listen, we've got a job coming our way, just like in the good old days. You, me, and beating up some thugs. Interested? I know you are.
Ask about Warsaw's underground life, about the good old days.
Tell me, what kind of action have you got coming up?
There's this guy, Kafar, from Ruzhitz. The bastard thinks he can mess with the left bank. He and his people seized one of mine, Max. Said he owed them. He got away, but there's still bad blood. I thought I might explain a thing or two to Kafar. So, shall we go there?
Why won't you send your own people?
Why don't the shivs deal with it?
You offer an adventure to strengthen the bond in good faith, and this is how he treats you. I love my boys, and don't tell them that, but you've got to be nifty here and know some magic. Come to Ruzhitz with me.
Okay.
You have my grimoire.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. Come on, let's show Kafar we mean business. I won't have anyone going after my people for some imaginary debts.
Probably not imaginary. But,
Look how beautiful it is. The babble of fishwives, the cursing of longshoremen, and there, marshmallows are being cut on a chopping block. Oh, and there my dad used to have a stall. Well, never mind. Where do we find that wise guy?
There, in a shack in the southeast. His people usually stand by the entrance.
Let's go then. But you go with the shivs and lock Ruzhitz so that Kafar knows this is serious. And so that none of those bastards get away.
I can't let you stick your neck out for me, boss.
Not just me. It won't be the first time we beat on some knaves with Victor.
What exactly did that Kafar do to you?
He's threatening to send his people to hurt my daughter if I don't give him back his money. I won the money fair and square, in a game of cards, but Kafar claims he was drunk, and I took advantage of that.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
His
We'll
daughter...
sort him out for good. Go on, close the gate.
Had Albersea mentioned that to
On
begin
it,
with, I
boss.
wouldn't have questioned it.
Today,
You don't go after
my
someone's
dear
little
Victor,
kids.
We will embark on a
They owe you
sentiment.
money, go for them, but you leave
A
their
long,
kids out
long
of it.
time ago in the Mermaid City lived a brute, the leader of 40 grafters, keeping order at Ruzhitz.
Let me guess. We are the righteous warriors who will teach him a lesson, right?
You know it. We are some helpful bastards, aren't we?
Why are you so happy?
You seem to be in awfully good mood.
Well, sure. It's just like the old days, isn't it? You and me against the world. Old pals pledged their loyalty, their voices like a sling projectile. Besides, the Ruzhitz lads are really fun to smack round. Oh wait, speak of the devil. Here they are. Let the fun begin.
What do you think you're doing? Closing the gates, kicking up a shindy? You shouldn't show up here, Nujits.
Yes, I know. You're intimidated by the sight of an intellectual. It's time to write the first chapter of today's tale on these ruddy mugs. I will call it The Pilgrim and the Poet K.
All right. We got a ruffian, scum, and a roughneck. 46 hit points. Damn. First attack on this target casts a hidden negative state on the attacker. Okay. This guy's going to hit first. This guy is last, and this guy's second. All right. All right, let's boon this bastard. And Pierre or Jin will take out this guy's protections. Inflicts damage. The target's health points determines how much damage skill inflicts. The more health, the higher the damage. It's going to do 18 damage. Me nose. Oh, hey, leave the nose alone. Make it so he takes increased damage. Not that he needs it. Let's have Lilac take out both of his, we'll put him into a stunned state so we can hit him with the big hit. Wow, 1. Why did we bring him? Oof, look at all the damage. Everybody got hurt. That's so good. That's that new move we just got. Oh, we're almost out of focus. Get us some 3 focus back. Two down, just like that. Okay, this guy's got damage reduction to Velis. Go. Ink Krampus. Got all our focus back. Not that we needed it.
Oh, Victor, that was truly exquisite. Can you smell the aroma of Madeleine wafting through the air? When you smacked the tallest one, I almost shed a tear.
And this is just chapter 1. Time for chapter 2?
Sure thing. And we can do anything we want in it. It just has to end with us paying Kafar a visit. After all, I'm on official business here. This is our time, Victor. And time is like a little partridge, running fast as fuck. We need to take advantage of that. Follow me. One scum queen awaits in a tower.
Lead the way.
Kafar, the King of Porters. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kafar, the fearless Rojic bodyguard, who values his job mostly for the dance of extorting protection money from world-weary stall-keepers. A cornerstone of society, indeed. I'm actually glad Obduracy introduced him to me. All right, let's go kick his ass. I kind of want to explore the place, but we're supposed to follow. Victor, look here.
Hold on, scumbags. I'm talking to you.
What did we do to deserve that kind of treatment from the authorities?
Authorities? What authority? He's just a corrupt copper.
You must have a death wish, you lice-ridden mongrel.
Lovely. Another one to be made into mincemeat. Let's go, Victor. Although, upon careful consideration, the process won't help much in this case.
Oi, let me just... Get out of here, bastards!
Joke at his expense. Kinda want to. But the motive explanation, modus operandi, might be a good thing. Be like, actually, we're here to kick ass. And not take names, because we already got the name, so we don't need to take it again. We're just here to kick ass. You know?
Abauritsu, do you remember how we used to make fun of the constables to make them chase us?
I sure do.
Hey, ugly. It's in your pocket, and it's gonna muck it.
What?
Shit's a lot.
I'm gonna tear you apart.
What?
This one lacks a sense of humor. Chapter 2, The Pilgrim and the Poet Saw.
Dodgy fellow. He's got resistance unless we hit him with Bukovac or Golem. Oh, right, we haven't done much with Golem yet. Then we got Dodgy fellow. We got Ugly in the back. I like that we're still calling him Ugly. Lelek or Molana will disable him. Dodgy fellow number 2 has immunity. Okay. And this is the one going first. Ugly. He can't take his focus down unless we hit with Morena or Ledlek. Let's see if we can interrupt his turn with a quick punch to the... Oh, at range, it'll be a gunshot, but a quick hit. Alright, this will protect us from getting bleeds and weird states for the turn. Oh, we interrupted his turn! Nice. He's got one focus remaining. Okay, Ugly is vulnerable. And I can't be caught, and I got damage reduction, so this is going to be a perfectly... They're not going to be able to hurt us that turn. every enemy in the suffering stage. Well, we might as well take him down. He's got 23. He's dead. Alright. We have to hit him with Velis or Krampus. We hit him with Krampus and put him in a state. His attack will still go off. What? Got 6? That doesn't make sense. We go Velis. %50 chance of interrupting his attack. Fingers crossed. Headshot. I think we interrupted his attack. I don't need health. Oop, Don't have negative states at the moment. I'll take damage, but they won't be able to make me bleed. On him. That's for you. Interrupt that other guy's attack. Why is that guy regenerating? I don't know why that guy's regenerating. He's got suffering. He should be taking damage, not regenerating it. Okay, this is going to put bloody damage, suffering. So everyone will have suffering, plus everyone will get bloody damage. That's a big one. It's that guy at the end. He's got some way of healing people. Okay, we need him with LitlClutch. There, we got a wound. Maybe we can interrupt his attack. We're not going to do much damage. LitlClutch will then... He's going to die anyways. Who's other? Oh, this is Golem, not LitlClutch. So Golem can do Shem, 21 to 24 damage. Enemies attacks no more than 2 rounds. Oh, wait. We got Afar. Inflicts damage. The enemy's focus is less than full. The skill inflicts double damage. So if we hit this guy, it's going to do 38 to 4. Oh, 34 to 38. Well, he's dead. Look at this other Golem. We did not interrupt his attack. Healed himself. I was wondering where... Oh, there, that guy died. I take 4 less damage this turn. Which means nothing. Don't worry, we can 1-hit shot him with this. Holy shit.
There's something odd nearby. Thaumaturge never fails me. There.
Small package. There's nothing but suspicious looking white powder inside. There's greed for both money and success churning over the package. Fast carriages, fancy restaurants, beautiful women. They do say that money is power, and once he sells his magic sugar, he'll be rolling in it. He'll live like a king. Is there other stuff we should be
The
looking
amazing
for?
fun continues 32 months and still going.
Oh, one strong. 32. Thank you so much, Brixus. You fuck. Oh, here we go.
What are you joshing for? Niejits, this ain't your turf. Why the hell did you come here raising a stink?
Get out of our way, plebeian.
Wait, Abauritze. Take a look at him. Doesn't he look like...
Samson the Thug! The same beady eyes are straying in search of reason.
What did you say?
You look like a hothead from way back who stood in our way. Shall we do the same as we did with the other one?
So you want to talk to Kafar. Agree with Albercy and deceive Stronghand.
We're from the Franciscan Sisters to see the Honorable Mr. Kafar, whose generosity is widely known on both sides of the Vistula. We're collecting money for a wooden figure of Christ by the puppet maker Geppetto. We're going to raise money together once his oak limbs come to life.
What? Is there such a puppet maker?
Fuck, I can't keep my countenance like I used to. You can't talk to this idiot.
I'll get you for this.
He believed it! Alright, we got resistance, we got recovery, and we got a dodgy fellow. Okay, Ugly's going first, or Strong Hand's going first, okay. 50-50 chance of disrupting. And Jin will take off his attack. 5. Popping him. There, he won't have regen anymore. Nah, he's still going. I was hoping we'd interrupt. 50-50 isn't all the time. But he doesn't regenerate anymore. Ooh, goes before him and slows his attack by up to 2 rounds. Ten. Yikes. These guys actually hit pretty hard. That Shem attack's less inspired than the big hit that clobbered. They're not suffering. He is, but he's already been delayed. Restores 10 of your health points. Has a 50% chance to triple that amount. Each subsequent action will do half or do less. Yeah, look at. We need to get healed. Well, we don't need to, but might as well. In 2 turns, everybody's dead, no matter what I do now. You don't like me. There's one. He did 11. The guy was about to be dropped by the R attack anyway, but he still did a lot. Fight's over. Ooh, 23. Got the double.
Kafar, you fucker.
Niedzits, you snitch. You always drop in unannounced.
Did you hear that? A loan shark calls me a snitch? The scumbag. Next time, I'll send you a note. I want you to stay the fuck away from my people, especially Max.
And what are you going to do? I've got a reputation here. You'd best shut your trap and bark up a different tree.
He's going to get his trap smacked. Let's get him.
Wait, something to elude you. Keep searching. I think that's the thing I was trying to pick up outside the door.
So what's your version of the story?
Who cares? I didn't take you to have a conversation with him.
The darkest place is under the candle. Your Max nicked something important from me to sell it himself.
Talk all you want. I have no reason to believe you. You've got the wind up, so you'll say anything to save your ass.
You're a schmuck, you know that?
Shut your trap. Victor, I'm getting impatient.
Yeah, we missed something. I think it's that little bit we try to find out outside, but for whatever reason, it did the thing where even though you walk up to it, you're looking at it, and it looks like it's saying grab, it still accesses the door. Doesn't happen often, but every once in a while. I can see why you'd say it has a card feel to it, but it's like a card game where like the hands are kind of pre-selected and you get to pick which card from a few piles and you kind of curate the piles, but not really. Like their main, like their primary function's the same, but their secondary function is what you curate, and then you get a pick.
Fine, let's try your way.
Like in the good old days.
Aren't you a jumpy little rooster? You've got nothing on me, and Max has got to give me what he owes.
All right, have it your way. Victor and I will be going now.
Really?
No.
Fuck no. And now say goodbye to your teeth, darling. Chapter 3. The Pilgrim and the Poet conquered.
They came, they saw, they conquered. He thinks he's clever, but he's pretty maudlin. All right, let's see. We got... Oops. We got a dodgy fellow who's invulnerability unless he's hit with LitlClutch or Golem. And that's an invulnerability to altered states, not damage. We got 80% damage reduction unless hit by Velis or Krampus. but very low focus. Then we got Kafar himself. Takes 1 less focus damage from anything unless hit by Lilac or Morena, but he only has 2, so he'll be super easy to take out. And then another dodgy fellow, just like the first. First attack on this target casts a hidden negative state on the attacker. Alright, let's take out this guy's focus. And they won't be able to give us bleed this turn. And he'll be vulnerable next turn. It's not my nose. Oh, it didn't go off. Oh, I'm an idiot. I did that out of order. 50-50 chance we take all his focus. Velas or Krampus. It interrupts their attack. Being French kissed by a snake man would do it. Oh, we took it all! Yes! All 4 focus at once, and his move got interrupted. I really want to hit him with ours, but if I come over and hit this guy with the big one... Oh, he's got negative states going already. I wish I should have took his thing out with LitlClutch like I had planned. Because then I could have made it to take out his entire focus in 2 turns. That's fine. We'll just do a big whammy. Let's see what Golem's big 60 to 72 damage. Okay, wait 1 second. We can do something else if he's doing 60 to 72 damage. $60 to 72 damage. Damn. Golem's coming in. The big old bang. Ow. Interrupt it, please. Oh, it's bloody on his fist too. Awesome. Interrupted. Yeah. Okay. And now I'll take 4 less damage this turn. He's got 1 focus left. That'll get rid of that negative state I have. Although it's about to be off anyway. Now he's vulnerable. Oh wait, they're both vulnerable? LitlClutch probably won't kill him. Golem will. need to get my focus back. It's a good thing we got Golem. Alright, 8 to 9 kills him. That kills him. He doesn't go. That means the next guy doesn't get to go. And he heals me in the process.
All right, I'll forget it. Just get the fuck out.
Yeah, I bet you will. Victor, give me Satanisław's gun.
What? I don't know about giving him a gun. Like, beating up a bunch of people is one thing. Beating them up with demons even, but... a gun? We're going to be complicit in murder? Do we trust our friend? He is a little crazy. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this.
That,
YOLO.
let the story come full circle.
Say hello to Setsemin in hell.
Who?
Look, Kafar left us some aquavita.
Then get it and let's get out of here.
Let's go. We've earned ourselves a high-grade epilogue.
I don't like how that went down.
Well, this is what I call a happy ending. We beat up a few thugs, and we taught them a lesson. Well, if that was an evil deed, then the Tsarist government would have arranged war so differently. The loan shark is defeated, and justice prevails eventually. What a grand time. I had a ball. How about you?
Likewise.
You better tell me why it was my dad who swung for it, not us. Honestly. We came back, Satanisław took you into his office for questioning, and then what?
Say it the way you remember. I'm thinking our dad used his mind whammies, salutor powers, and that, but...
Father never raised his voice. I wished he had screamed and been mad at the time, but all he did was talk. From time to time, Balberit would show up and look at me. I thought I would die that day. Then I heard your father would answer for the loan shark's death, and you and I would get away with it. Stanisław told me to pack and take this gun with me, to remind me that it wasn't just the lone shark who lost his life that day.
Right. My dad would rot in jail, and yours had to sell antiques.
You don't know everything. My father was forced to let one rat inside his home. Ivan Konieczkin.
No shit. Satanisław snitched to the Ochrana? That's tough. Do you think your old man was right to expel you?
I'm giving up on being an ass to our father, I think.
Now I understand that he mostly wanted to protect me and Nigia. There was nothing I could do about the choice he made.
Fuck. He made a choice for me and my dad, too.
Do you think your father would rather have had you go to jail?
No. I can see what you mean. Even a bastard like Satanisov would protect his children at any cost. Never mind. Each of us had his share of suffering. And now, we're here drinking vodka as winners. Kings of life, lords of death.
Race the captured vodka.
I have to admit that this is some quality vodka.
Agreed. It burns the throat like the urge to sing sonnets. It hits the head like inspiration. Tastes like Różycka. You know, the booze from the butcher's shop.
I know, so it's kosher.
Victor, what do you think about me? Really?
You're terrified of his unpredictability. Admit it's too complicated. Well, ask what he wants to know won't trigger the next event, so let's ask.
Why do you ask all of a sudden?
Stop hedging, you're pissing me off.
You're a close friend, although crazy, like scarily unpredictable, but close friend. I wish you could combine the two.
I think you're my friend.
What? You still trust me even after I had you kidnapped? Are you an idiot? I'm kidding. I'd follow you into a fire, brother. But don't tell it to my lads or they'll get jealous. But enough talking for now. Let's drink. To friendship, Victor. To being squared up.
He's got a nice jacket. It's the deal. Help Ubrancy with his vendetta like in the good old days. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Message for Ubrancy, brother. Glass against glass, these are the vows we make that no devil can break. I had to go see my shivs. Shrediments cannot be left unattended too long, or all kinds of dregs will start running rampant. You missed a delightful sunrise, but you, Sleeping Beauty, slept so sweetly I didn't have the heart to wake you up. Till next time, P.S. You drool in your sleep a little. Sturgeon and the Polish cause. Colleagues, we have gathered to discuss the most crucial matter. We, the Underground Angling Association of Poland, must take drastic action to protect our national Polish sturgeon. The population of this majestic fish that can be easily found in the Vistula is now endangered. It is even more tragic knowing why the sturgeon is being fished without any consideration. It is fished for roe, for caviar that goes straight onto the Tsar's table. That is why we as angling enthusiasts must join the struggle for independence, both out of our love for fish and the sentiment for the lost motherland. The circle of life and death. I cast my hook today, only to be hooked tomorrow myself. We found all the sketches. I might know it'd be belongings. All the sketches have been unlocked. Still got 2 clothings and a record. We have all of these. Yeah. 3 outfits remain. I don't know if we're going to be able to fill all those items, but I'm guessing it's a possibility. Okay. We got 2 levels, but it's not enough to get a point. Everything costs 3.
Got a permit? What permit? The river belongs to everyone, doesn't it?
And who do you think stocks it, huh? You think 5 kilograms of bream just fell into the river? Pay the 5 ruble fine while I'm still in a good mood.
My only option is to stand up.
You won't fool me. There have always been fish in the river, and there always will be. Anyone can fish.
Fucking poacher! Butchering our fish! We will show you what it means to use the river responsibly. Lads, we got a poacher here. Get him!
Poor dumb bastards. Let's do this. Alright. He's invulnerability. He is for damage reduction and invulnerability. Upirjin, Velis Krampus, Golem or LitlClutch. Alright. He's got a lot of hit points. He's got damage reduction. Krampus, can you take 2 of his? You can. There we go. We'll take his damage reduction away and put him invulnerable and then take him out. And you're the first one to act. 50-50 chance that we take all his focus at once. Hey, we did it! He's got 37, he's got 28. Alright. $34-40. He has a chance of instant kill. 57% chance we kill him right here. Well, knock him out. That guy will live. Hey, Chippy! Welcome back. Off me shoulder. Alright, 2 down, 1 to go. LitlClutch. There's a chance that attack will take him out. You gotta go soon? You do seem to be a busy fella. Popping in, popping out. Just going all over the place. Not that there's anything wrong with that. High chance we kill him right here. Ooh, nailed it. Don't mess with a Thaumaturge. Just a waiting spot. Don't detect any clothing styles. No points of interest. Alright. There's only so long you can waste time looking for things. Nothing in the corners. I guess we shed, lock, and lock. There's the barber. We're about halfway. Why are we able to go in the shed? What is the shed? I'm guessing it's a place we got access to from earlier in the game. There's nothing going on there now. Alright, let's go talk to Vonda now that we have full control of our powers. And see what the doctor wants. Hopefully we don't get ourselves into too much trouble. Can't be any more trouble than murder, right? Okay, nothing new there. Just double checking. Hey, Doss, how's it going? You just left for the past 15 minutes. I on some kind of supply?
Mr. Shulsky, there's a young lady to see you. I'll serve tea in the drawing room.
I won't stay long. There's no need.
Thank you, Grażynka.
A nice house, a spot of tea, a housekeeper. When the revolution comes, everything here will go up in smoke.
Just say when. I'll place the first torch.
We'll see each other there, then.
Did he say anything?
You know what? He confirmed my belief that Thaumaturges are freaks.
We got a fork. Thank her.
Thank you, Wanda.
And now forgive me. I'm going to find some kindling for our next tete-a-tete. Besides, I'm supposed to be meeting Michał.
We can thank her again, or we can tease her about the fact that Michał's not giving up the fact that Michał really likes Wanda.
Thank you again.
I'll be good.
You've done me a great favor.
I know. See you.
Will the young lady be visiting us more often?
That's my hope.
Oh, right.
She's already kind of said no. All right. Tacos or burgers? Burgers. All right. Nothing new in the house to find. Let's see if Lygia's upstairs. I want to see if it's going to let us talk to her. If she is, she's probably still pissed at us. Nope, she's not. Had I known there was a chance that we could steal the golem and it wasn't just giving up. Like, if I could have left, like, they made it seem very clear, like, if we went to the golem and we used our thing, we'd lose Upir. They never made it, they didn't make it seem like, nah, you can just keep Upir and take the golem. She just forked us, yep. But that's because thaumaturges can embed messages on objects. So he put his response to our message on a fork. The inconspicuous fork conceals the intention to meet a mysterious doctor. Down in southern Srodominsk. And I know I'm butchering the name, but I don't care anymore. All right. Where are we meeting? I was gonna say, for meeting, like, I thought for a second I might be meeting here. It's like meeting where our dad died's a little bit macabre, but looks like we're just going past that. All right, here we go. Oh, dark and spooky. Okay. Oops.
Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome. I'm not used to getting such a welcome from others. Usually, they go charging straight into my head.
That's not very polite in my view. One ought to introduce oneself first. Emir Bernakovich, Fulge. Are you alone?
We are now, apparently. We could have had someone else here, maybe? Wasn't the proper answer to that something along the lines of, like, alaikum, or alaikum assalam, and then alaikum assalam, or something? I can't remember. It's been so long. I would think someone as well-traveled as him would have known the proper response, but maybe it was, if you're not of the religion, you're not supposed to say it that way? I don't know.
I've taken care of them.
Good. Thank you for the onion.
Thank you for the fork.
It's impossible to ignore an invitation magically inscribed on an onion. How can I help you?
The layers. What does Beldier means?
What is a Faude?
That's what we Tatars call Thaumaturges. I'm a healer, a fortune teller, and a doctor. Is something ailing you?
I'm looking for the Black Grimoire. After my father died, it went missing.
What do you need another spell book for?
Refuse to explain yourself. What use is it to you? You won't be able to say that because your pride's too high? Ugh.
I want the knowledge he might have written in it.
You're inexhaustible, like him.
Get to the point.
As you wish. Enough beating around the bush.
It should slowly reveal all the ones with us.
In this place, we can talk openly and take all the time we need. But mind that lying may cost you dearly. Who told you I have the Black Grimoire?
The person who drew you to my attention was Ivan Konieczkin.
As I thought. The chief had been circling Stanisław for a long time and was interested in his associates. In us.
The Grimoire. My patience is running short. Suffolk is dead. You're the only one left.
Ask one last time for the Grimoire to be returned.
Give the Grimoire back. This is the last time I'm asking.
Stanisław used to tell me you were really sick and nearly lost your mind. How did you manage to get through all that?
We got more than enough power to conceal it, but we'll explain.
Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin cured me.
How?
As far as I can tell, he used hypnosis on me, and he still peeks into my head from time to time.
Do you trust him?
Can reveal that no reason for suspicion. We've acquired the knowledge or context required to get that response. Can withhold the truth using power of word 4. Or we can't do the other one because we're not got that anymore. We've decided against that with our choices of action. I'm betting this one would have been lying to him. Because of like a connection with Konieczkin or something.
He hasn't betrayed my trust so far.
Is Rasputin a thaumaturge?
No. Word 5. Oh, we could do that, no problem.
I don't think so.
It's our
I'd have
max, I think.
noticed that.
Do you know any other thaumaturges from Warsaw?
What's with the 4th or the 5th degree? Like, shouldn't he be
Yes, I
more
know two
two-way?
more.
That's enough. I don't have the Black Grimoire, and I've never had it.
My pride's too high to say the other one.
Why are you straining like that, old man?
Forgive me. At my age, I have to hunt around for entertainment. I wanted to give you a try. You've got enormous potential, but you're not yet reaching it.
Is speaking the truth not in such demand anymore?
I'm not looking for an honest thaumaturge, just a powerful one.
You want a powerful thaumaturge? Party time. Let's dance. That's only half of them. Where's the other 4?
Well, look at that. I might have underestimated you. Before we part, permit me to make a certain proposal. I want to rebuild the coterie with your participation.
What's use the coterie to him?
Why do you want to resurrect it?
I'll tell you why you want this. Because there are ways of strengthening the potential of one thaumaturge using the potential of many. You'll soon learn. I trust that now you're intrigued.
It sounds tempting. I'll think it over.
That's enough for me for the time being. But take my advice. When you leave here, go to the one who healed you. I sense he has many secrets.
We all do, don't we?
Yes, but his secrets might be dangerous and might thwart your plans. Be careful.
So when he said, "Don't lie to me," what he really meant to say was, "Try to lie to me." He just wanted to test our strength. He should have been more open. I'm also a little annoyed when it showed the 4 behind us. The game should have checked to see if you had the other 4, the hidden ones, right? Because then it could have been like impressive. Perhaps I did, and then the 4 step up behind him. So basically, like circle the whole thing. Because that would have been a cool moment. Been like, oh shit, that's like 8 people's worth. I think I should be going. And then I could have been like, no, I'm going to take yours now. Yoink. Okay, not that last bit, but it would have been cool if it showed all 8 and the guy reacted to the fact that we have 8. It did say show all of them, right? And it only showed 4, which bugs me. Oh. Our path's being limited more than normal. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we're just at that different part of the map than I thought. Alright. Just talk to Rasputin? Okay. I wonder if they're going to make it that Rasputin's been hiding the fact that he's a thaumaturge this whole time. He's the bad guy. He's going to open a portal to hell and bring in the thing to destroy a demon to destroy the world. Wait, I'm just talking about the Hellboy movie. Never mind.
Is Rasputin in?
Look at him. So rude. He ought to at least say hello first.
Stop it. Grigory went for a walk to the cemetery.
We wore him out a little, so he wanted some fresh air.
Can we help you?
You always go in pairs.
Look at you two, joined at the hip. Are you ever apart?
Rarely. We complete one another, not just in conversation.
Stop it. I'm sure he's not here to talk to us.
Then what do you want?
Actually, I'll come in for a moment.
Haven't you heard that Grigory's at the cemetery? Are you keeping him waiting again?
Maybe he needs different companionship.
Go in.
Or maybe we never said we were meeting Grigory at the cemetery, so it doesn't matter if he's there and we're not. Because it's not like we had plans to meet him. Something tells me we've already got these points because we've been here so much, getting the other... getting all the other Thaumaturge or Salutors and getting them under control. So I think this is normally where we could be finding out more about the fact that he's got a bit of a cult forming around him. Towards our cemetery plot. What's he doing inside our mausoleum? Maybe he is the Thaumaturge. A very powerful one if he knows how to make it so that other Thaumaturges can capture more Salutors. But maybe that's the trick to getting more than one, is you need multiple Thaumaturges.
What are you doing here?
Vanitas, vanitatum, et omnia vanitas. Your father was a great man.
Why do you think that?
Where did that thought come from?
I can see clearly what a great influence he had on your life, Victor. We both know how much you wanted to be his equal.
That's possible. Maybe I didn't want to admit it, even to myself. Maybe you know me better than I know myself. It's as if you've been inside my head. You didn't answer my question. What are you doing here?
We're on the boundary of two worlds, amid human ashes. This is a wonderful place to contemplate the future. Your father considered himself Polish. Your mother was Russian. And you grew up in France. Who are you, Victor?
Who are you, Rasputin? Lover of the Russian Queen? Are we Polish or Thaumaturge? I think we're a Thaumaturge first, Polish second.
I'm a Thaumaturge.
I also think that it's our nature that defines us, and not the place where our mothers brought us into this world.
And what natures do those others have? The people around you. You've gathered them, us, intentionally.
Everyone has a goal. We're only yet another stopover on someone's journey. And sometimes our paths lead in the same direction. Mine leads to the court of Nikolai Romanov. I need to save the Tsarevich because I believe that only then can we have a future. I can help him. Do you believe me?
Yes, I believe because you helped me. I know that.
Think what we can achieve, Victor, if you just come with me. Imagine that the thaumaturgical knowledge of the whole Russian Empire will be at your fingertips. As long as Alexei Romanov is healthy.
I want to say ask him how. It's one or two for me. What the hell?
Agreed. I'm with you.
Perfect. Now our journey is really beginning. Just remember, there's no turning back.
Point of no return. You're facing a turning point in history. If you decide to go with Rasputin now, you'll lose an opportunity to complete some of the side quests.
Let's not waste time. Let's go pray. Ideally at the Orthodox Church of St. Mary Magdalene. Ready?
It says there's side quests, but we've been everywhere, I thought. What side quests are left to do?
We'll meet later.
You know where to look for me. Don't keep me waiting long.
Bare minimum, I need to tell Ligia
A chance like this does not come along very often.
I feel like there isn't anything else we missed, but there's... Looking at the experience, depending on how many items I missed collecting along the way. Like, we only have 2 levels, and there's a lot more than 2 levels worth of experience remaining. If we go to the belongings, we still missed at least 2 fashion magazines and 1 gramophone. And that, which means there's like 3 outfits. Make sure there's nothing else here we didn't miss. Like I've tried to be very thorough as we've gone through all the maps. You know what? Screw it. Let's just go. We'll probably miss out on very little, so. All right.
Can we go? The church is waiting.
It'd be kind of nice if they're like, you have a chance of missing out on quests. Maybe give me a direction as to where I can find them. I have a question.
Not yet. I came about something else.
Yes? What do you need?
No, the things have changed at the Naderzinskis.
I wanted to ask what's next.
Church, Victor. Let's go pray.
He's not going to tell us. Fine, let's just go.
I've got business to get back to.
No, I did.
Can we go?
Actually, here.
I'll leave
Whoops.
you alone.
How many times can you say, I'll leave you alone? I'm going to set up a save here. All right. Save 7. Point of no return. That way we can always come back and check out whatever we missed.
Can we go? The church is...
Yeah. We can leave.
Fine, let's go.
Finally.
Oh, jeez. Not been that long. It's been like 2 minutes.
Victor, it's about to start.
Strange. I don't remember the way here. Not at all.
Should I be nervous, friend?
No. It doesn't matter. I can deal with anything.
Quiet there. You're not in a barn.
The Patriarch Kiru will soon begin an exorcism on a certain boy.
I know that you and Kiru have a past. Why are we here, of all places?
Not in the least. Remember, revenge is foreign to me, Victor. It's not about Kirill. Though if by chance he trips up today, that would make me immeasurably happy. Unlike Kirill, I really do want to heal a boy who is suffering. The people must understand that I am the truth.
And what then?
Then, all that's needed is for what happens here to reach the right ears.
Off to the market with you. Don't bother folks here.
I wonder if Rasputin ends up having the Black
I
Grimoire.
want you to look around and determine how to prepare the miracle of healing. Go now.
What's my role in all this?
The church is a divine stage. The sort I need to perform on to produce the right impression. People will see me today as a miracle worker. What's your role in this? You're a thaumaturge. Help me do it.
I'll go take a look around.
Go, but don't waste time.
Exorcism. Oops. Not the church. Where's the point we just got? All right, a religious woman decided to subject her son to an exorcism. She claims that the child lies, is disobedient, and cries all the time. Oh, that's clearly the work of devil. Kids never lie, say a word out of place, and certainly don't cry if something's going wrong and they're being beaten on and bullied and burdened by their mother about not shutting up.
I felt something. Where is it?
Teddy bear with the missing paw. A teddy bear charmingly named Carthophilic is loved by someone, but as it is common with love, there are bad times as well. Times of undefined anger, sorrow, and incomprehension. The teddy bear lost its paw in a gesture of helplessness. A book with a warped cover. Pages read it for the first time in the hope of finding some peace of mind. It's not easy to collect her thoughts, find time for herself. Simek demands so much work, she has to keep an eye on him at all times and doesn't have a moment to think or reflect. Holy icon, a small chart icon. The holy picture was supposed to bring divine help and care. Instead, it provoked anger and became the bone of contention that caused a definite rift between mother and child. Ultimately, Zemek snapped and destroyed the picture, which only stoked his mother's suspicion of demonic interference. Is that everything? Looks like the last one is the boy himself.
But Yushka, can we please start?
Patience, daughter, and humility. Keep praying. You're back after all. You'll soon see the power of God.
Hey, you. Why did you harm Kartafel? He said it really hurts now.
I didn't mean to. I didn't. I was angry. Papa didn't come back from the war.
I know you destroyed a holy image. Do you want to go to hell?
No, I got scared. Mama?
Speak to the mother.
Is he your son? Why did you bring him here?
What business is it of yours? The devil needs to give me my son back. He's got me scared to sleep under my own roof.
Why?
He won't shut up about phantoms, and he lies and makes stuff up. And he hauls and hauls. But Yushka, faster, have mercy.
Hey, you.
You can't call him by a name. Like, we found his name out by now. Say that apparently he's a liar.
I've heard you are a liar.
No, I don't lie. That's not true.
And that you scare your mama making things up.
Not true. I want to go home.
Don't get close to him. It's the devil speaking through him. He'll tell you anything to save himself.
Truth about Simic. The boy has a flaw that explains a lot, but doesn't answer the question. What's next? Conclusion. The devil's designs. There's no vile devil inside him, just an ordinary flaw that influences disposition, exacerbating feelings of incomprehension and loneliness. Exorcisms may only cause him more harm. If I could remove the flaw, the boy would certainly calm down. Rasputin could take advantage of that. I should talk to him. But he's also saying he was seeing things and phantoms, so shouldn't... Warsaw. So if he's seeing things and phantoms, doesn't that sound more like thaumaturgy? He's seeing salutors?
We're running out of time, Victor. What have you got for me?
I've learned the boy carries a flaw.
Perfect. And what's next?
That removing the flaw might calm him.
Maybe it's what's making him upset. If I took it away...
Yeah, Poland.
But Kiro told me to move away before it opened completely.
Don't dwell on it. It's good news. Let's get closer to God. Especially since it's a little too loud here.
Thanks be to God. They're going somewhere else to talk.
Princeps miliete caliestes defende nos in proelio. Down with the evil spirit. I drive you out in the name of Christ.
Priest, leave that child alone.
You stand in defense of Satan. He's not a child, he's a devil.
Mama!
You're causing a child unnecessary suffering. He needs a different kind of help. True help. My help.
He's got a... Yeah, see, he can see him.
Quiet, don't scream. I'm not going to do anything to you.
Mama! Mama! Help!
He sees you as I do. That only means one thing. Hey, don't cry, all right? How about we talk?
Have you ever asked if he was able to read intentions from objects?
Do objects sometimes reveal secrets to you? At home, for instance.
Yes, Mama's afraid of me. And tells me not to touch anything.
Have you told anyone about this?
My mama and the priest. Am I going to hell?
Calm down, everything's alright. No one's taking you to hell. I see ghosts too. Sometimes they even help me.
Why did God do this to us? Doesn't he like us?
Oh, this is in explain that all of this is humans' fault.
God isn't the one who thinks we're bad. It's the people who don't have our power. They don't understand us, so they're afraid. And that makes them angry.
Will this take much longer? Kirill is about to declare me anathema. How can it be that he's crying here?
He's a Thaumaturge. I didn't know that earlier.
Should have been obvious.
Do you see yourself in him? Do you want to help him because no one helped you?
What will happen to me now?
Well, Victor, we're running out of time. What will happen to him now?
Let him keep his flaw. He'll be better off without it. We take his flaw. I think that helps. Won't that make it seem like the other guy did it?
I've decided that I'll transfer his flaw to myself.
You're mercifully taking something from him for your own benefit.
Make excuses. Don't tell Rasputin.
Listen.
Are you taking me to my mama?
Too pride to do the other one.
We're about to go back to your mama, and she will take you home. You won't see monsters anymore, and your mama won't get mad at what you say. Deal?
Yes.
We acquired the flaw of right.
It's all right now. Everything will be all right. Find peace inside yourself. Peace, yes. It's all right now. Be blessed, Shimon. Be healed. It's better now, isn't it?
It's a miracle. Thank you. With all my heart.
Shimon shares his name with the name of the greatest of Christ's apostles. And you wanted to drive Satan out of him. That's blasphemy. So say I, Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin. The man you betrayed, Judas. We have made the words of God into an instrument for our own gain. Made sacred temples into a vanity fair.
Where's all the people all of a sudden?
Satan exists, and he is here today among us. But not in this small, defenseless boy I have just cured. This evil runs rampant through our homeland, driving our great nation toward a precipice. It's time to stand against this. Let us be strong in spirit. That is the only way we can defeat Satan.
Down with traitors!
we just start a revolution?
Hey, you! The devil with the book! You damned magician! I'm talking to you! Hang on now. My cousin was recently telling me about a fella like that who was in the lockup in Śródmieście.
Victor, do you need help?
I won't say no. Looks like it.
Hey, it's Mihail.
What was that you said, officer?
Oh, it looks like we got the rebels on our side. I really didn't need help, though. We got 2 coppers, a constable, and a copper. Oh, really? Let's kick some butt. Alright, he's first. Alright, let's see if we can interrupt his attack. Pierre-Rogin. Did not damage or slow his attack, but we can get damage reduction. And that's the last we should have to hit him, I think. I'll be able to know in a moment once I see the numbers. 25. Nope, we do need to hit him a little bit more. Velis or Krampus? We're becoming as flawed as can be. All the flaws should be ours, right? It's not right that somebody else should have a flaw. They should be mine, along with their salutors. I'm going to punch him, and I'm going to have Lelek take the last of his points while getting rid of all my negatives. Ooh, we got double damage. Okay, this fight is so over. He's got 2 hit points. He's bleeding. He's got 5 cuts. He's dead like 10 times over. Not to mention we have him vulnerable. We had friends waiting. Makes you immune to your actions being slowed or interrupted. Attack with LitlClutch. Drain a bunch of focus off this guy, just individually. Traits disabled. Chance of 4 going off. Okay, you can't be slowed. LitlClutch or Golem. That LitlClutch take it out by putting some howl on him. 444. Yes, we have made him vulnerable. He's got 28. We can do. We're going to do 35, 36. Why are we doing so much? I feel like that's doing more than it used to, but okay. Oh, Golem will go before he goes. Fight's over. Oh, showing the other guy. Maybe I was looking at the moves reversed. He's dead here anyways, but Golem would have killed him. Golem did kill him.
I can see you're in over your head, officer. Because these are wizard scum. It's not a fair fight with them. Enough. You and you. Get them. But save your powers for later. They'll come in handy. Let's go.
Michal, leave him alone, bastards!
Geroy, you're coming with us too.
Although they could have left me a coat. It's chilly here.
They're going to kill us. We'll get out of this. I wonder how. Do you know anyone who's gotten out of the Citadel?
First, the Ochrana will grill us. Then it'll be out to the prison yard.
Hey, kid. Look at me. Vanda will spring us from here. We just have to give her time. Have you learned to whistle yet? And remember, we were at Mass. We don't know anything, got it? Unlike him. And now you're going to tell me exactly what happened inside the church.
Save the kid.
I did what I had to. The boy at the exorcism turned out to be a Thaumaturge.
And?
I took away his gifts. Now he'll have a normal life.
Normal? I don't think so. Not here. I got the urge to pray, and I could have been having a beer at Berg's.
Jan Bialek! No. Please, no.
Here! That's me! You've got to get him out of here, you understand? He's not even 16.
My pride's too high. Saying I'll give Wanda your regards is a bit of a dick move, I think. It's not like we're friends with Mihail yet. But it seems funny.
I'll give Vanda your best.
You watch out. I'll be back yet.
Bialek, you're coming with me.
Tell her not to miss me. And you, practice that whistling.
He doesn't look like he's not even 16 yet. Bunk. The mattress is covered with dark stains. Blood? Resignation oozed from the wound along with blood. It stained the material, displaying flashes of life before glazed eyes and filling the mind with certainty. Certainty that death was near. Scratched wall. The inscriptions appear to have been scratched out with a fingernail. One of them proclaims, "Welcome to the Little Hell. Pray for death." Conclusion. Little Hell. Prisoners call this place Little Hell for good reason. It doesn't take a thaumaturge to see that this place is full of suffering and fear. We have to get out of here. How?
You think he'll come back?
Pankraz is going to be so happy when he sees you.
Who's going to feed him now? Poor Pankratz. He'll starve to death. They're going to kill us here.
Where are you from?
From here. I live with my grandfather in Praga. He fought in the January uprising. He raised me after my father died. I wanted to make him proud, and that's why I joined our folks.
At his age, you were mainly traveling.
My father is dead too.
Is he? Mine died of whooping cough. He worked in a factory and everyone got sick there. We're going to die here too.
A building fell on mine.
What a bourgeois way to die.
Can't deny it.
Yes, I was born into money. But money doesn't bring you happiness.
The greatest lie that we tell poor people.
Everybody has their own shit they're dealing with, whether you have money or not.
Believe me, my life wasn't as much of a fairy tale as you'd imagine. My best friend's father was in debt to a dishonest loan shark, and we wanted to help. I think we were younger than you.
And what happened?
Shot him.
We went to see him with my father's gun, the one I carry with me.
And what? It went off.
The loan shark died on the spot. My father handed me some suitcases and a ticket and said never to come back.
So, he sorted it out. Sounds like a good father.
Maybe you're right. A little.
Shulsky! Your turn.
See you.
How touching. Move your ass.
I'm moving. Handsome fella.
That was disappointing. Did you know him?
Is that Kanishkin? Oh, it is Ivan Kanishkin. I thought he looked familiar with the scars on his face. Where's my father's grimoire?
You deceived me, Chief. The book wasn't where you told me I'd find it.
But I could have sworn. How extraordinary.
Really?
I can see you're still using it. I remember how it ended the story of a particular loan shark. And that sizable problem of yours, is it still following you?
Reply that I might turn up here. Ask where your father's grimoire is. Ask how Vanya's doing.
And speaking of the harbor, where's Vanya?
He killed him.
Tell me anything of value. Then I'll be able to find a way to help you. I wouldn't want the dredgers to pull you out of the Vistula afterward, like Svetlana Petrovna.
Press him on the location of the grimoire.
I think you're lying. You didn't find anything.
What were you doing in the church?
I was praying to find my late father's grimoire. It's a good thing I don't do that often.
How did you get there?
I don't quite remember. I was at a party, we were drinking alcohol, then on the way I think there was a cemetery, and then I woke up in a church.
I see. It looks like we're done here. Leave us alone.
We're honest.
What? No interrogation?
Don't be silly. I don't need to introduce you to. Ready?
I know everything that I could read from his objects. What are you expecting?
Results. Find out what he did in the church and where his father's friends are.
As you wish, sir.
Oh, we pissed her off too.
Let's not drag this out.
Annoy her.
Good to see you. We need to talk.
Let's talk, but I guarantee you won't like it.
You have 1 to my 8. Girl, go get another 5 or 6.
Greetings from inside your head. I intend to make myself at home here.
Asked if she's angry about the soiree. Oh, we could tease her.
Are you still mad at me about Veles?
We're not thinking about me now. You won't trick me here, and you won't escape either. Save your energy. Think about the church and who you were there with.
Don't hide Rasputin, Heart of One. Director thoughts to Simon. Simek. Think about Carol, Heart of 6. You do whatever we want. We're so powerful, it looks like.
In the church, a young boy was undergoing an exorcism. But he wasn't possessed.
He was like us. He was a Thaumaturge.
And you took it away from him. How could you? What was worth just as much as stripping Sophia Scowon of her flaw?
That's what use of her flaw was to her. Admit that it was very, very much.
Her father hired me. Scowon promised my past would be forgotten and my sins wiped away.
So we're both here for punishment.
I foresaw the gallows for you. Have you forgotten?
I don't intend to stay here that long. And you should neither.
What are you jabbering about? Escape from here? Have you lost your mind? I'd sooner tear off your head like he wants than take a risk like that.
We don't have 7. So I don't see a way. Nothing in the game seems to have been where a 7 would have been possible. The highest I've seen the possibility of getting is a 6. Bring up the Tsar's secret in your memory.
Right. Think what we could do with knowledge like that.
End up on the gallows.
If we played badly.
All right.
All right. What?
Let's get out of here. That's what you want, after all. I'll help you, but you're taking me with you.
I'm not leaving here without my father's grimoire. I'm convinced Konieczkin has it.
That's right. It's in his study. 2 floors up. Just don't dawdle. Go. I'll hold Konieczkin here. But not for long, so hurry.
It's too bad we couldn't, like, give her one of her flaws.
Make it snappy. I can't hold him here long.
Alright. I'm surprised he joined so easily. I thought for sure doing the weak option was going to get us, like, denied. We can't set everybody free. 2 floors up. The Morning Gazette. Riots in front of the St. Mary Magdalene Orthodox Church. Yesterday was a highly turbulent day for Prague residents. The events in front of the church unfolded as follows. According to witnesses, everything started while an exorcism was being performed inside the church. The ritual wouldn't have ended happily if not for Grigory Rasputin, who was there to cure the possessed boy. He then delivered a fiery sermon that provoked the troublemakers present in the church to start a brawl. Shots were fired. The crowd went at each other's throats, and a scuffle broke out, which then moved outside the church walls in a last spurt of decency. The police were called, and local patrols also arrived on the scene. The brawl lasted about half an hour. A few of the most aggressive ringleaders were arrested, while the rest managed to escape during the confusion. Galen's biography. Grigory Antonovich Galen was born on October 24th, 1847 in Petersburg. From early childhood, the pearl of the Russian Empire opened his heart to the beauty of the Russian culture, and an upbringing in a respectable, patriotic family provided him with the best possible chance of development. Thus, the son of Anton Antonovich and Yulia Yegorovna has always been destined for greatness. An only child with exceptional intellectual abilities and a pure, kind heart, he gained the respect of the people around him from very early childhood when, missing pages, ruined the story.
I felt something. Where is it?
Stanislav's file. Divorced from Nadia Mikhailovna Sholtska. Case file. Case of the death of the lone shark. Witness testimonies, list of material evidence, autopsy report, relationship with the Russian aristocrat Svetlana Petrovna Rumyantseva, reported by collaborated codename Pleasant. Copies of the correspondence with Nadia from the years 1899 to 1904, testimonies of notaries public and their chartered accountants regarding the business activities at 1 Skorzana Street. That's where we had our little occult shop. Reports by district officers, the caretaker of the tenement house at 13 Novogradza Street, and spies regarding the suspicious gathering. Copies of Viktor Sholsky's correspondence from the years 1895 to 1904. Father's file. I missed the conclusion. I hate when that happens, when you accidentally move too much after a conclusion's been made, and you don't get to see what its points say. Stanislav's file. No, that's not the right one. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. Alright. Is there one that says Stanislav's file? I didn't see it there. Unless it was closer to the top than where I was looking. I was focusing on the bottom half. Yeah, I didn't see it. And there's like a billion to go through otherwise. Okay. The little hell is where we were. Mirror secret lines. Oh, wait, there was. I think I saw it. Stanislav's file. We found it. In the lion's den. Okay. Father's file. Kanishkin knew everything about him. Thoughts hovering over the file arrange themselves in neat rows like well-trained soldiers. One can feel the joy. The goal has been achieved. Another man put on a leash. Bound by indestructible bonds of information. He will not slip away. He'll obey. He will do as he is told. That's what. I'm glad we found that. That's. Kanishkin has high thoughts of himself. Okrana Urkai. List of persons suspected of thaumaturgy. The thaumaturge from official witness testimonies, investigation reports list the most likely suspects. Madame Samira, aka Sarah Roikin. Identity and skills confirmed. Stanislav Shulsky, witness testimonies, denunciations, identity and skills confirmed. Isaac Sulfur, denunciations, material evidence list, identity and skills confirmed. Teacup. It's made of a thin porcelain. There's an imprint of red lipstick on its rim. An afterthought has attached itself to the lipstick. It's full of panic and fear, like a bird whose head someone is about to twist. This is the end of freedom and independence. You're trapped. The man sitting in front of you has you in his grasp and will not let go. I didn't think that would be the book.
What do you think of this, Father?
We don't have a lot of time.
Let's see.
Shulsky, there's no time for reading.
I can't read this. It's like describing colors to a blind man. I don't get it.
Whatever you're mumbling, I don't care. We need to go.
What happened?
The guard peeked inside this cell and everything fell apart. Konyechkin was furious. It'll take him a little while before he regains his composure, so let's not waste time. I'll lead us out of the gate, but what then?
My cellmates have confirmed their people are observing the Citadel. They'll pick us up.
Sounds like a plan.
Before we leave, I'd like to grab one of my cellmates.
What? Have you lost it completely?
I have to, because he doesn't know how to whistle.
You'll get lost here. I'll go. You secure the passage to the gate for us. Just wait for me there.
I'll be waiting.
Lygia's file. Lygia Shulsky. Testimonies of notaries public and their chartered accountants regarding the business. Copies of the correspondence from the years 1899 to 1903. Reports by collaborators and spies. There's a note on the top that says, at the chief's special request. Because Konyechkin did it. The cover has a card attached to it that reads, at the special request. A lump of fear constricts the throat and irritation obscured reason. A marriage of convenience will only happen if Lygia is the only option. She cannot be given any support. Her loved ones must be eliminated, especially her brother. So he was the one trying to marry her. Lygia's photograph. What is this doing here? Surveillance was underway, and with it, a precise plan was taking shape. Because why not? She would gain independence, invulnerability, freedom, everything she's dreamed of. And as for him, he'd have someone to share his home with, someone to bring some warmth and a smile into his existence. A little life. Conclusion. Peculiar interest. Konyechkin's interest in Lygia is not purely professional. The chief wants to separate her from her relatives and propose a marriage of convenience. I don't like it, but perhaps I could take advantage of it. Victor's file. A case of the death of the loan shark. Right. Witness testimonies and that. Copies of Victor's correspondence of 95 to 04 and reports for collaborators and spies during September 1905. How does he know about the case with the loan shark and Oblancy? You know he's the one that helped clean it up for our father, and that's how he got his hooks into our dad. The page with the details reported about the autopsy and loan shark body sparkles with joy. Happiness hovers over the photographs of the body, flows over witness testimonies, and colors the list of physical evidence, because Stanislav Solsky will do anything to protect his unruly son. Anything. Conclusion. The Lion's Den. Knichkin uses every shred of knowledge to subjugate thaumaturges. In Father's case, it wasn't his own misdeeds but mine. Only the threat of his son's arrest prompted Stanislav to cooperate with the Okhrana. I had no idea. Samira's file. Sarah Rivkin, aka Madame Samira. A copy of birth certificate. Kingdom of Galicia and Lodomeria. Death certificate from Jacob and Maria Rivkin. Victim testimonies. Material evidence of fraud. Reports by collaborators. Samira's file, or rather Sarah Rivkin's file. If the documents were to see the light of day, there would be no place for her to hide. In Warsaw, a thought settled on the file, pleased with itself like a fat cat. It's satisfied with getting another officer. Not a willing cooperator, perhaps, but let's be honest, so much the better. Conclusion. The Cat and the Canary. Samira didn't volunteer to work with Knichkin. The chief forced her to cooperate. Very much enjoy the control over the fate of the Thaumaturge. I should take these documents with me. Alright. So we gotta get things ready for her downstairs. Oh, we're gonna have to beat these guys up. Alright. Which one's first? Okay, this guy's gonna attack first. He's got damage reduction. I don't think I can do 3 focus before he shoots. Okay, can't give augmented states. And he regenerates. Alright. Take some focus. And then I'll have Upir. Nah, not Upir. Jin. Two turns from now, you'll take 16 damage and die. That's my prediction. If I let him live that long. Alright. Ooh, 50% chance of doing extra. I gotta take it. Come on, 4. Yes! 4! Who brings a sword to a gunfight? Seriously. Remove the traits from me and give it to him while making him vulnerable. This guy's going to lose 3 now and 1 every turn for the next 3 turns, which will make him vulnerable in a moment. Ow! Okay, I don't like how much these guys hit for. Okay, which is the one that gives healing for the points? Clicks damage restores your health points by 15, which is half of what you've lost. Thought there was one that did like a big heal. Oh, that's the damage. You know what? That kills him. And this guy's going to take a big amount. Whereas if I do this, I don't kill him. Oh, I could kill him. Get some health back. I gotta play it safe. There could be another round of combat coming up. Oh, this guy's still... Oh, he's dead. Take the negatives off me and make him vulnerable. What a quick turnaround. Did we go check on her? No, we can't. We have to go up front. Okay. Oh, it blocked the path. You have to look. There could have been something secret hiding down there. You never know. We're going to have to fight them anyways. Hey, you. What are you doing here? I've been released.
You. What are you doing here?
I was exploring.
It's a long time since I was in Warsaw last. I wanted to explore a little.
Show your pass, or you're under arrest.
I wish you luck.
And you, what are you grinning at? Grab the rest of those fuckers in the barracks.
Oh, should I have just started the fight? I can't do focus damage to him unless Upir hits first. LitlClutch hits him. Alright, let's see if we can interrupt his attack. And Upir, I'll take his focus. Did not interrupt. He's vulnerable. We do 15 before he goes. No. I'm gonna take a hit and then the guy will die. Well, I guess a shot, probably. nom, 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 nom. I was thinking Dark City, but apparently others have different plans. I think I accidentally ordered the first one on the wrong guy for the last attack. Oh well. Damage reduction. Damage reduction. Nothing. This corporal sucks. I like Velis Krampus. There we go. No, all three are going. Probably should have used another move by the bird, but. Oh, they had swords and they had to move up. Poor fools. Everybody has some suffering. I got 24 hit points back. Hey, look! I'm not hurt. Okay, I'm a little hurt. Hey. Don't they realize it's just a matter of time? Like, they're going to die. 5 to 6. He's dead. Okay. Good chance of killing everybody. After they act, not right away. After they act. He survived with 1 hit point. One hit point. Ugh.
So, have you mastered whistling?
That's how you do it.
Come on, folks.
What about Mikhail?
Vanda! I'm so glad to see you.
What about Mihal? And her?
Thanks to me, the rest got out.
Move.
feel like she's still working for Knichkin.
Please, come in. No one should be alone at a time like this.
Emir, they killed Mihal.
He is not altogether lost, remember.
I'm going to see Burke. The rest should know. Come on, Yannick.
The famous Madame Samira has honored my humble abode.
Thank you for taking us in.
You must be exhausted. Please go ahead to your rooms upstairs. I'll join you in a moment.
Are you coming?
I'll be there in a moment.
Pistol bullets. They look like they were removed from somebody's body. The vessel contains the words of a thanksgiving prayer. Intention is to send grace to Dr. Mir Bernakovich, who helps everyone, even revolutionaries. Even if they've been shot, he brings relief and asks for no questions, like a true angel. Patient charts. List of services. Otasis, refused payment. Sick child, refused payment because pneumonia. 2 rubles for the dressing, gash wound, suspected gynecological disease. Instructed her to go to Anna for a consultation. Patient charts. They've been anonymized. Don't want people to know who he's treating. Concern for patients extends beyond medical treatment. It appears that he also often refuses payment. Conclusion. As a doctor by calling who sincerely cares about his patients, he pays no attention to their social class or background. If he can relieve their suffering, he will. This is not a common attitude. He won't talk to us? Huh. I thought maybe he would talk to us. But nope. Alright, we got enough to increase one of our levels. Let's see, we have 6 heart, 6 mind. Do we go 6 deed or 6 word? Skill that reduces enemies' focus would reduce it by 2. Reduces damage taken by them. Gives us thick skin. Increase inflicted damage by 140%. Makes the attack on the enemy choose a random target. I take 50% more damage, but I do 150% more. I take 60% less. I guess I'll go for a word to get that up to 6. Diversion. A skill that does focus does 2 instead. It now does 5 torch. I have a skill that can remove 5 focus at once. That's so ridiculous. But it's better than doing 6 over a course of 2 extra turns, so. There's still 2 flaws I don't have? What? Did you see that? I got pride, I got venomance, I got recklessness and scheming and selfishness and ambition and demagoguery, negligence, audacity, fright. And there's still 2 more. The Morning Gazette. Riots in the front of the street. We already read that, didn't we? Home medicine chest. It's full of dried herbs as well as homemade ointments and concoctions. Acerbic thoughts sang between bundles of herbs. When something works, it works. Who cares if it's from folk medicine or a fancy lab? Half-wits could also benefit from reading Avianza and including hygiene and exercise in their treatments. Oh, there's the music. We've gotten all the music now. Gymnopedy? Gymnopoli, maybe? I don't know. A wistful melody is wafting in a haze of gray smoke in a cafe concert in Paris. The sweet sheerness of solitude is streaming down with raindrops and the fading cadence. Come here. After the burial, the deceased is visited by two angels, Munkara and Nakira. If they were a good and devout person, God would inspire them to answer the angels' questions correctly. However, if they were not devout, they will become frightened and lose their ability to speak upon seeing the angels. Here are the questions that will be asked after death and the answers that should be given. Who is your Lord? My Lord is the Almighty Lord Allah. What is your religion? My religion is Islam. What is the name of your prophet? The name of the prophet is Muhammad. What is the name of your book? The name of my book is the Holy Quran. What is the Qibla? My Qibla is this stately Al-Kaaba. I'm butchering this, I'm sure. Okay. From whom do you hail? I hail from Adam. What peoples are your brothers in faith? The peoples of Abraham. Truly I am a Muslim. Alhamdulillah. A beautiful edition of a book with Muslim prayers. Chess. A game of chess interrupted halfway through. The armies standing on the board are composed of figures and arguments. The bishop of deep conviction beats the rook. The black pawns prepare an heuristic ambush. The white knight gets ready for a counterattack, and so they remain locked in battle, in eternal suspense, frozen in a discussion interrupted by death. Scientific brochure.
Please, make yourselves at home. The tea is brewing, and it will do us all good. Madame must be the Thaumaturge Victor told me about.
Did I mention that?
For the time being, I'll assume we all have good intentions.
As for me, you have nothing to worry about, sir.
I trust her.
That's enough for me. Let's not waste time.
I don't.
Do not mistake this somber moment for one of peace. This isn't the calm before the storm. We're in the eye of the storm. Time is scarce, the risk is great, and the consequences will be irreversible. I trust you've got the Black Grimoire already.
Admit that you've retrieved the grimoire and ask what's next.
I got my father's grimoire back. It was where we both expected it to be.
Have you studied it yet?
I've tried.
I've browsed through it. My father somehow managed to conceal the meaning behind written words. I can feel that it's there, but it keeps slipping away.
I think the combination of our powers might solve your problem.
Can you tell me what we're talking about exactly?
Before he died, Stanisław Szulski created a hypothesis upon which he tried to use the full potential of Thaumaturge's mental bond.
You mean peeking inside each other's heads? That is not arcane knowledge.
Szulski believed that connected Thaumaturges could share their powers.
It's still just a hypothesis. How can we verify it?
Only through an experiment, I presume.
Let's not waste any more time. What else do we need to form such a pact?
First of all, a fourth member. The other one you mentioned. Who is that?
The only one that comes to mind is Ariel Rofe.
And I burned that bridge.
He crossed my mind too. Do you think he could be useful with the reputation he has? He hasn't shown up at the Ruzhitz much lately.
Do you know him well?
Not personally. People talk about him in the neighborhood. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Don't give it too much thought. Needless trouble.
Do you know where I could find him, if not at the bazaar?
I know he used to live somewhere in the heart of Mirov. Maybe there.
The bazaar, Thaumaturge.
I'll bring him. But he's not going to trust us. We burnt that bridge.
I'll bring him here. At least I'll try.
There's also the question of that Rasputin.
How do you think I should resolve this situation?
It would be most imprudent to let such suspicious people inside your mind for too long. Any carelessness may cost all of us dearly. If you're still bound to him somehow, I'm afraid you'll have to end it.
Yes. Tell him it's not him, it's you, and so on. Remember, this is no longer a question of only your noggin.
Madame, the tea is ready. I have to go down now. Good luck, Victor.
They want us to They want us to get rid of it? Like our connection to Rasputin? That seems wrong. We wouldn't be here if not for him. What can I tell you, my dear? Human acrimony knows no bounds, but one must believe in one's cause and doggedly take one step after another, however small and pathetic it may seem. Or at least, that's what I've been telling myself so far. After years of fighting, not so much against disease and poverty, but against prejudice and malice, I feel quite drained of strength, and am seriously considering the prospect of abandoning my work. The 1,000 needles stuck into my supposedly tough skin have left festering scars. First, the difficulties and refusals when I wanted to start a practice in Warsaw after completing my studies in Zurich. Then the rejected candidacy for the Warsaw Medical Society, despite having a recommendation from Professor Hoyer. After that, there was the problem in Petersburg, miraculously interrupted by coincidence, thanks to which I became a doctor in the Sultan's harem, and finally a cornucopia of unpleasant insinuations which I was treated to by both the press and my fellow doctors. They say you should look for your inner strength because it is that strength that is needed most in times of darkness. However, I am sympathetic to you and your dilemmas. Do not hesitate to come and talk to me. My door is always open to you. Best regards, Anna Thaumaturge. I don't know how to pronounce that. Nebraska. The sender is Anna, the first woman doctor to open a practice in Warsaw. She seems to have a lot of respect for Bernakovich in the letter. She calls him Faldje, and we know that just means Thaumaturge. Mirzaus is a doctor and a Tartar Faldje who combines traditional medicine with scientific achievement.
Did you come to check on me?
Would that be wrong?
Your resistance girlfriend won't mind. It's a rhetorical question.
What are your impressions after meeting our host?
Do you trust no one, or are you just being polite?
I just wanted to know your opinion. If what we are planning here is going to work, you'll have to trust us at some point.
I'm not sure if he's a good Feldchair, but he seems to be an experienced Thaumaturge. And it's not easy for me, but I think I would trust him. Not that I have any choice.
What actually convinced you to run away with me?
A woman without secrets becomes vulnerable.
try to guess.
Let me guess.
Surprise me.
I think I was the perfect opportunity to get off Konechkin's leash.
I wouldn't call it a leash, rather an entanglement.
Am I right?
Perhaps.
Who is Sarah Rivkin?
You saw my files at Konechkin's. Sarah Rivkin is none of your business.
You know that she owes you? Too high. Very well.
All right.
Do you have any other personal questions?
Well, if we're going to start sharing our mind and sharing our salutors, we should know each other pretty intimately, right? Besides, the resistance girlfriend, as she said, isn't really a girlfriend. We asked Vonda out and she said no.
I'll come back later.
Sure.
I like Madame Samira's voice better anyway. Besides, I'm not sure we can trust her. The way Konechkin was watching us leave kind of makes it feel like he sent her to go with us. Chapter 3. The Warsaw Courier. Pressing news. There was a peasant riots in the Piotrkov township. Permission was granted for the construction of a new Catholic church in Minsk. Rasputin, known for his St. Petersburg controversies, arrives in Warsaw. Butchers declare a strike. The management of Warsaw Gas Works has introduced, where it deems possible, the free rental of the gas cooker, Tsar, and the other two-pot gas cooker. All right. Uh-oh.
Ваши документы. Pardon? What don't you understand? Documents.
What is it? Can't one take a walk anymore?
Нет, not with that book. Documents. I won't say it again.
Won't say anything when I'm done.
I'll take over. Documents, or are you deaf? Show them to me and you can be on your way.
Show Lazarev the documents.
Why so nervous, officer? If it's papers you want to see, I'll show you. I've nothing to hide.
He's a magician, Captain.
What, am I blind? I can see he's a magician, but he's not the one. Show Harsho. You can go. Just watch yourself.
Rasputin's whereabouts. I learned from Lazarev that Rasputin is waiting for me in Povishal, near the brothel.
Who is the Tsar's army actually looking for on the streets?
Not you. A terrorist and a fugitive from the Citadel. Go now.
He's one of Rasputin's followers.
I've got my eye on you. Streltsov, reinforcements are needed on Bzetska. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Poster with Victor's portrait. Wanted. Dangerous thaumaturge on the loose. Anyone with knowledge of the individual is urged to report to the nearest police station or law enforcement officer. No reward offered. It's a civic duty.
Intriguing.
It's a good thing we searched so much around Rasputin's, otherwise we might not have known that that guy was working with Rasputin. Alright, however, 20 minutes? Let's see how much damage we can do in 20 minutes. Polish Gazette. Miracles at St. Magdalen's Orthodox Church. Is that what they really are? Yesterday's service at the church featured an exorcism ritual performed on a young boy whose soul had been taken over by an evil spirit. The spirit was expelled, but to the surprise of the believers, not by the priest, but by a monk, asserted Grigory Rasputin, who put himself between Father Kirill and the possessed child. The monk, using the method known only to him, freed the child from the fetters of the evil one, while insulting the clergyman and accusing him of incompetence. The hearts of the gathered people lit up like wildfire, and verbal and bodily altercations ensued. Our brave servicemen stepped in and restored order, arresting the troublemakers. What did Rasputin want to achieve? Was the riot part of his plan? Did he sincerely care about the welfare of the child, or perhaps the boy was not possessed at all? The truth remains unknown. Nothing else to find, it looks like. Well, he's not down there. Come on, we need more XP. We need so much more XP. This is where the revolutionaries hide. Let's go see if Wanda has some something to say. She's probably upset about Mihail.
Wanda.
Did you come to lecture me about not doing anything stupid?
I'm really sorry about your loss.
Do you feel better now? You managed to get out, and Michal stayed there.
You'd rather have it the other way around?
Ah.
Look after yourself. I hope you thought it through.
I'll take care of everything. I promise.
It seemed much more aggressive towards us than I would have expected. But I guess, like, the game didn't give us a chance to tell her that Mihail went in place of the 16-year-old kid that we helped get out. The trams are turned off? Well, that's just rude. Then the game should not be pointing me to it. It should know that they're turned off right now. When you play Marov, talk the. Okay, we can talk to. I guess we can go talk to Rasputin before we go to the other guy. I'm wondering if we can be like, they want us to cut ties, but maybe we can rig it where it's like, so he knows that we're still loyal. Because honestly, the Rasputin's been better to us than any of the Thaumaturges. Honestly, we've been no better than a lot of the Thaumaturges. Like, we tend to try to help people, but when we deal with other Thaumaturges, every time we've dealt with them, we've one-upped and stolen the Salutor they were going after for herself. So we're really no better. No, we've read that before. I remember that. Oh, here we go. The Polish Gazette. We've already read that, but not this particular copy of it. Journalist notes, Grigory Rasputin is tall, well built, has a penetrating gaze and an intense smell. of faith, zeal, something like that. What's going on? Rasputin, supporter for all, poor, rich, equality, overthrowing hierarchies. No, he emphasizes that he wants to preserve order. What is the goal? The goal of the good of Russia, Poland, everyone. He talks about visions. Visions of dooms, fire, windstorms. He can fix everything. Faith is the answer. Must have faith. Cult? Sheets of paper covered with indistinct handwriting. Excitement pours out of the pages as if from an overflowing vessel, and the ink smells of an accelerated heartbeat, as thoughts were hastily committed to paper, sipping every word from Rasputin's mouth. This will be front page material. Victor's picture.
The things people come up with.
I did nothing wrong. We're as innocent as a newborn babe. Except for, all the crimes we did. The hundreds of beatings and fights. A daily courier. Who is Rasputin? A true miracle worker or perhaps a charlatan? Nowadays, everyone is asking themselves this question as they observe the recent deeds of Grigory Yefimovich. Jeez, we've heard it like 10 times now and I still don't remember it. He was born in Pokrovsk. He is an unknown year of the Lord. In an unknown year of the Lord, at the age of 19, he tied the knot and begat 4 children. Then he experienced an epiphany and began to devote himself more and more to God's service. It said that he lived as a hermit, wandering from village to village, curing people of all kinds of ailments. After years of wandering, he became known as the monk who reaches people's hearts. He went to St. Petersburg, where his chasteness and sincerity of faith were not well received. More and more rumors were repeated about him, saying what a great hypocrite he allegedly was. He was supposed to passionately indulge in debauchery rather than prayer. In the end, he was chased out of St. Petersburg, and all traces of him disappeared until now. Time will tell what the mystic is planning to get out of this stay in Warsaw. A bottle of wine. Cheap wine that anyone could afford. Words clung to the wine, pouring from the mouth of the in a whisper like liquor from a bottle. Drink from it, all of you. May there be enough drink for all the apostles. Piece of bread, broken off piece of bread, going stale on a wooden tray. The sharing of bread was done in an atmosphere of great piety, stemming from the belief in the sanctity of the loaf. Someone saw it for more than a baked good, meant to fill the stomach of those feasting, a symbol of the body of the Messiah himself, which will be offered for our sins. Conclusion. I was going to say this is a bit like a Rasputin's rendition of the Last Supper. Around a common table, bread, wine, apostles. There's no shortage of references to the biblical Last Supper at this feast. Rasputin must have had some goal in his blunt symbolism. Called it. The journalist's presence is also not a matter of coincidence. Apparently, Grigory wants the news of his Last Supper to spread. And he's outside a brothel.
You made it, my friend. Wonderful.
Ask if this is the miracle he was hoping for.
About what happened in the church. Did you get what you'd hoped for?
Yes, although bloodshed was not part of my plan. But apparently, such was God's will. But I'm sure we saved an innocent soul because God is with me. I have the power to heal. Time will tell, of course.
How did you get out of there?
What about you?
Admit that you got arrested.
The military gave me a ride. Why didn't you help me when they locked me up in the Citadel?
God is my witness. Did I not send Lazarev to find you? Did they ask you anything during your captivity?
Say they didn't make it in time. I didn't betray you.
I didn't say anything against you, if that's what worries you.
It's good to know I can still count on your loyalty. It's good that you're here. that God guided you to me again.
What's the occasion? Do you want to thank me for something again?
Not today. Today, all of you gathered at this table are equally important. I want to celebrate you with this humble supper. I hope you'll join us.
Mentioned that you saw a reporter.
Did you invite the press?
My sermon must have made quite an impression on her. Good.
Talk about the supper.
Tell me more about this occasion.
What do you want to know?
Why'd you choose this place?
The corner near the brothel. It was cozier at the Nadarzyńskis.
But today, we wouldn't all fit. Look around and see how many believers we've gained.
Good point there.
Are you saying that they were attracted by the miracle at the church?
Of course. And a brothel is as good a place as any other. Better even. Here, lust trumps propriety, and nakedness is a symbol of truth. We're celebrating truth here today. Truth in community.
Is he trying to instigate an orgy?
A discerning thaumaturge would notice that your supper resembles the Last Supper, the one from the Bible.
A supper like any other. There is a host, his guests, food, and drink. I believe this meal will not be my last.
Why are you doing it?
You went to a lot of trouble to prepare this supper. To what purpose?
I wanted to meet, to talk, to show my gratitude to those of you who have persevered on the path of truth and stand with me despite adversity. Bless you.
Okay, whoever put that person behind Rasputin that's sitting there clapping away needs to do better. Like, that's the worst possible spot. All you can come here is the whole time. Very distracting.
Who can I expect to see at this supper?
It's difficult to mention everyone. My flock keeps growing, but people are different. Strong, wise, weak, dumb. Some stumble and never get back up. They will be missed today. I pray for their souls. What's important is that you came back.
That will do.
So, will you join us now?
Get to the explanation of the coterie issue.
Grigori, we have to talk.
That sounded serious. And one should sit down before discussing serious matters. Perhaps during supper. Will you join me?
Yes. Apparently.
All right, I'll stay. And what do you plan to do after supper?
God created a world and placed a beautiful garden within it in the east. Then, he placed a man there. The plan is for us to meet in paradise as well, because there we will get that which we deserve, my friend. No more, no less. Do you recall our conversation over your father's grave, when I asked who you feel you are?
Yes, I replied that I am defined by thaumaturgy.
And I promised you all of the Empire's thaumaturgic knowledge. And it will be so. So help me God.
Don't aim low.
I believe in what you promised me.
Amen. We'll talk more about the future soon, my friend. But my bladder's calling.
I'm not sure I trust Rasputin, but
I am telling you now before it happens, so that when it does take place, you may believe that I am he.
well, I'm playing it that Victor trusts him. Feels like we're being set up right now, though. Ouch.
Water! People, give me water!
Is he dead?
Was not expecting that. Expecting something, not an explosion.
I've got you. It's okay.
Ronin.
Is this what death is like? An infinite void?
However, it's 11 o'clock. As much as I want to keep playing, that's the end of today's stream. I want to go get more food, and it's also time for movie night. So if you guys haven't hit the follow button, you want to watch more, please do. It means a lot. And we'll be back tomorrow with more Coral Island and the Thaumaturge. Gotta say, it feels like we're in the third act, so I'm guessing we're getting close. But it's felt like that for a while. But I was mostly judging that on the fact that we got almost all the power-ups, but these last ones that cost the most, right? 3, 3, 3, 3. So we've got 21 levels we need to get all the last remaining powers. We have 0 right now, so that could still be a lot. Because that same amount of experience would have been like everything up to like this point. Oh, maybe only to here, but still, it would have been like the first quarter. So it's a lot. Anyways, I gotta go take my medicine and my patch. For those who want to join for movie night, where they're watching Dark City or animated, DC animated movie about Superman, Batman, and the likes of that, I'm leaning towards Dark City because it's one of my favorites. Very much in a similar feel of darkness as this, I think. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. Until next time, everybody, stay happy, stay healthy, stay awesome.